Oh my God. This is hysterically funny. I need my glasses, but they're downstairs. But whoa. Do you have readers?
No.
Dude, fuck you. Don't like, yeah, okay.
I actually do. My eyesight's starting to slip.
Don't, no. Oh my God, we have like a motif going on back here. This Halloween motif right here.
Creepy.
It's great. It's so good. It's creepy and it's kooky.
Do you want a shot of espresso?
Sure. Is that like a thing? Or are you about to make me one?
It's easy. That's what I do.
Is that what you just did for yourself?
Yeah. Threw a shot of espresso in there and some steamed almond milk. Easy.
Oh my God. Nicole. Just want you guys all to know last night I put my lipstick on and was worried that maybe it wouldn't stay on. Good to know that at 10:15 in the morning, it's still on from last night. And I brushed my teeth. And my lipstick is still on. I might be still like a little bit drunk. I wasn't really drunk. Although I did drink tequila last night.
It's gonna be loud for a minute. Is that gonna be an issue? While it grinds the beans.
No, we're grinding something, folks. Oh my God, Elena goes, I just died. Do you have readers? Okay, fuck you. I thought they wasn't on. That's so funny.
My business partner Ralph's readers are in my car. You want me to grab?
No, I have mine in the basement, in my living space. They're in my backpack. I just don't feel like going to get them right now, so they're gonna stay there.
What are we calling it?
Happy
Your
birthday,
apartment?
Chris.
Do you want to call your apartment?
No, it's my room. We can't call it an apartment.
Right.
I mean, I guess we could. We could call it whatever we want, but.
Call it what you want. Yeah, call it what you want.
Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. It is Sunday, October 13th, I think, and I am in New Jersey. And my girlfriend did such an amazing job of decorating her home. You guys have to see this. Hold on. Well, that's the refrigerator. That's not really doing it. Hold on. Look at that. And like, wait, look at all over there. Ooh, so creepy. I'm not gonna lie, I did come in last night at a very late time that I'm not gonna tell you of. Nicole goes, glasses of tequila with 50 limes and an ice cube, please. That was me last night. Sir, this doesn't have, I need 50 limes, please. And can I get some ice cubes?
Yeah. I do it so much better than I can.
Anyway, we went out last night, and I have to tell you, okay, so when I come home to New Jersey, I put the bat signal up and I go, hey, friends, I'm going out for a couple hours. Does anybody want to come out? And it's always the same group of like 10 people who are like, yes, we do want to do that. And there were a few newbies last night, which was really exciting. But we went out last night and had the best time. And here's the thing about the people that I grew up with and the people that I am friends with. It could be 30 years go by, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, whatever. When we get together, it's like no time has passed. We laugh. I laughed last night with Nicole. By the way, Nicole was my best friend, Nicole was like my soulmate in high school. She really was. She taught me, other than how to use a tampon, which was Amanda Alf, she taught me every single thing I knew. She taught me how to smoke a cigarette. She taught me how to smoke a joint. She taught me how to everything. Put on makeup. She taught me that I don't even know. The music's throwing me off. I'm like, am I singing? Thanks, Court. Anyway, she taught me everything I knew. And whenever she comes out, we get together and laugh about when we were young, the answering machine messages we would leave, people's houses we broke into. That sounds bad. That sounds worse than it is. But we just had like the best time. Courtney bought bagels. I love that people are, wait, hold on. You think I'm kidding? I'm about to turn this fucking camera around. Hold on. What is that, people? What is that? Those are Jersey bagels. And you see those right there? Those are gluten-free Jersey bagels. You know why? Because Courtney's thoughtful and she loves me. She does. Everyone's like, oh my God, real bagels. I know I might freeze some and stay them. Bring them home to New Jersey, to Alabama. Jesus, Jamie, can you speak? Anyway, we had the best time. The point of what I want to say to you is when you see people who are happy, they glow from the inside. You can tell when someone is happy. People who are not happy carry this. Now I see it. I can't unsee it. The aura of a happy person is the most infectious, beautiful thing. And I think that's why a lot of times people are drawn to me or want to be around me, because I can figure out a way to be happy in almost any situation. That's not to say that I don't have times where I'm sad. It's not to say that I don't get disappointed. It's not. What happened to the espresso?
I poured it in.
You did?
I did.
Oh, you sure did. Ooh, it's strong.
Just give it a stir.
Just kidding. Okay, this is Courtney's motto for tequila, coffee. Ooh, this is strong. Just give it a stir. Okay, I'm dying. Courtney, the tequila is burning my throat. It's good. It's good. Here, put another ice cube in. Is the microwave right there? I'm about to heat this up, guys. I talk so much that I made it cold. Yes, portraying happiness and being happy are very different things. That is why I want to tell you about the glow of people who are happy, even when they are terrified. There comes a point in people's lives where you can see the shift in their energy when they decide they are going to be happy no matter what. When they choose themselves. When people choose themselves, it is the most infectious, awesome energy to watch, because you literally see them like, it's almost like they're peeling themselves like a banana, or like shedding old skin or something like that. And then all of a sudden you are aware that you are around somebody who, I mean, the amount of people who are writing, it's freezing, it keeps freezing, it's freezing, is cracking me up. I don't know why it's doing that. I honestly don't. It's not freezing on my end. And Courtney has good wireless. Let me see if I change it. Hold on. Let's see if this ends up being better. Anyway. Thanks, Court.
Good.
Yeah, it's really hot. Penny says, I love that you are so upbeat. It's dead on. It makes me want to start my day with your videos. So thank you for that. I really appreciate you saying that. What I wanted to share with you is that I look around at the people in my life, and the people who always seemed happy but muted for a really long time. And I struggle sometimes with appearing or coming across as gray. Sometimes I slide into this weird gray space where I make people work really hard for my approval or my attention because I'm exhausted from always being on. A lot of times comedians go through that. They feel like they always have to perform. They always have to be on. And the pressure of that to always be performing for people becomes too much. And they lose their happiness. So essentially comedy is what makes them happy. And a lot of times comedy is what ends up being their downfall, because they can't like keep it up. The same thing is with, I think sometimes people who are genuinely happy. People want to be around that light. They want to be around that aura. They want warmth. It's like Poltergeist. Remember when they said that Carol Ann was like, they were attracted to her and they wanted to use her to move to the next space? That's a lot of times like, sometimes you can become the Carol Ann of your life And when everybody is sort of flocking to you, right? Because they want your warmth, they want your happiness, sometimes you become muted. So you have to be really, really careful of that, because that muted gray space can become a really dangerous place if you're not careful. But I digress. What I wanted to really say was, when you watch people choose themselves, it is the most inspiring, awesome thing to witness, because you see people, it's a rebirth. You see them come back to life. So you've seen them live, but they've been muted. They've been a version of themselves that a lot of times they don't even recognize once it's over. Once they choose themselves and they slip into that happy space and they start to glow, they go, who was I? Why was I making all those decisions? Like, I don't even like scrambled eggs. Why was I eating scrambled eggs for 10 years? You were eating scrambled eggs for 10 years because you thought that's what would make everyone happy, and because that's what everybody else liked, and because that's kind of, at first it was like scrambled eggs were exciting. And then after 10 years, you realize, God, none of this is even what I don't like scrambled eggs. I don't want to eat those, right? And there's a rebirth, and you go, no, you know what I eat for breakfast? I eat freaking, rye toast with butter. And that's what I want to eat. How do we choose ourselves? That is such an important question. Okay, Jamie, you're rambling on and on about people having a rebirth and coming back to life and being happy and glowing from the inside. How do we get to that space? You only get to that space a couple of ways. One, you literally are broken down to the place where you don't even recognize yourself anymore, and you're so disgusted and unhappy with the fake happiness you've created that you can't stay there for one more second. So you rebel and disrupt your entire life. Typically, this is a woman who out of nowhere files for divorce, and people are like, what? I'm so confused. They had such a good life. They have such a beautiful home. And then you see the woman kind of change her hair, wear different makeup, work on her body. She dresses different. And all of a sudden people go, they think that's fake, but really that's the woman peeling the layers of snakeskin that she put on for everybody else. And you go, oh my, and then and then after that whole thing is over and all the shedding is over, she reemerges as like herself, and everyone goes, oh my God, she's so happy. And you go, yeah, that's what that looks like. That's what choosing yourself looks like. And it's very disruptive, and it feels very selfish. But the truth is, a lot of times with women in that situation, they're only given two options. You either stay gray your whole life, wearing 95 layers of snakeskin you didn't choose, or you disrupt your whole life and have the world look at you like you're a selfish human being who chose herself over her kids, over her this, over her that, over everyone. And hopefully you surround yourself with a tribe of women who go, that's bullshit. Shed the skin. We'll help you through it. We'll love your kids on the days you can't. We'll pour into you on the days you feel empty. We'll get you there so that whatever skin you reemerge with, wherever that glow comes from, it's who you really are. And then you can mother well, and you can friend well, and you can daughter well, and you can love well, and you can taste food again and appreciate sex again. And a woman goes, holy shit. When you see a woman truly choose herself and come back to life, it is the most beautiful thing to witness. Truly, second from birth, like actual birth, watching a woman give birth, I think a woman's rebirth is the most beautiful thing you can. And it can be professional, it can be personal, it can be romantic. If you've ever seen, yes, the tasting food part, it is amazing how many women right now are commenting, oh my God, I need to shed my skin. Oh my God, I'm shedding my skin now. I'm halfway through it. I'm on my way. Choose yourself. I get it. It's so disruptive. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be terrifying. People are going to judge you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to take sides. Your worst, what's the word I'm looking for? Worst case scenario is going to come true. Absolutely. People are going to play your kids against you. In-laws are going to go, I can't believe you're doing this to my son. Like all of the things that in your worst case scenario in your mind will happen. And you know what else will happen? You'll get through it. And you'll keep shedding those layers You'll take off that winter coat, the in-law winter coat, the winter coat of the people at school who snicker and whisper when you walk by. You'll take that one off. The jeers of people on Facebook who go, oh, she thinks she's so cute because she's getting in shape or because she's doing this. You'll take that coat off. That layer will come off. You'll start to cook the food you like and wear the clothes that fit you and make you happy. And sure, there'll be some unsteadiness in that road. You'll make some mistakes. Women fall into habits. So you'll find yourself maybe a couple of times wearing something or eating something or listening to something that really doesn't serve you. And you'll recognize it a lot more quickly. You'll go, wait a minute. Is this really what I want to be doing? Or is this what this and then you'll pivot, which is what is the whole rebirth and the whole growth process of happiness is that learning, right? Whereas before you would start eating or dressing or listening to something and let it go too far. And before you know it, you're a fucking Beatles fan when you don't even like the Beatles, right? But now in this rebirth, somebody wants you to start listening to Metallica and you go, okay. And you start listening to Master of Puppets or One. And you go, oh, I think this is kind of cool. And you find yourself driving down Route 9 listening to Metallica. And all of a sudden you go, you know what? I didn't go through all this shit to listen to Metallica. I don't want to listen to Metallica. See, the difference is you recognize it. And you go, this doesn't serve me. This isn't what I want to be doing. So you turn it off and you put on Taylor Swift because you know what? That's what you really want to be listening to. So you start listening to it. So if you think that it is not worth it, I'm telling you, what becomes so worth it is the awareness that you have the option to choose you every time. That is the most beautiful part of the rebirth. It's not where you end up after you shed all those. It's not all of that. It's that you become so super aware of the fact that you can choose yourself. And that's the thing I think women lose. That's why when you run into people that you haven't seen in a long time and they kind of just look gray, yeah, they smile for pictures and they catch up a little bit and they talk for a minute, but they don't glow. There's no Zaza Zooey, It's because they can't remember how to choose themselves. And the thing about growth is that you learn to recognize when something doesn't serve you anymore. And then you get to make the choice whether you want to do that or not. Do I want to listen to Metallica or do I want to listen to Lover by Taylor Swift? I think I want to listen to Taylor Swift, and that's the choice I'm going to make for me. And it doesn't matter who around me doesn't like that because it makes me happy. And I glow when I'm happy. And I love better, and food tastes better, and sex is better, and I'm a better mother, and I'm a better friend, and a better daughter, and I'm a better whatever. And then suddenly you're happy. And all that happiness comes from you and the choices that you are making for yourself, not for anybody else. And it's awesome. And I have been the person who makes choices that makes her happy for herself for a very long time. And a lot of times those choices look selfish to people who are in the gray space. And gray people go, do you think it's fair what you do to Michael? Do you think it's fair that you travel so much? Do you have to work so much? You are fucking gray. You are gray and you don't recognize personal happiness, choosing yourself. You don't recognize that. So you think I'm selfish. My happiness bothers you. My light is too bright for you because you don't recognize personal choices. And I don't care. That doesn't bother me because I don't see the world gray. I have times where I get gray. I have times where I slide into that and I have to course correct and I have to check myself. But 98% of who Jamie is happy. Sometimes at the expense of other people, and that's okay. I try very hard not to make that happiness at the expense of my children. Very hard. But sometimes even that happens. And that's okay. Because when I die, and I will die, my children are going to talk at my funeral the way we did at my dad's funeral. And my daughters are going to say, she made great choices for herself. She lived out loud. She lived a big life. My mom chose herself. My mom chose happiness, and she pursued it with everything she had. And what are people going to say at my funeral? She was selfish. She shouldn't have gone to New Jersey. Right? Okay. You live in 2D and I live in HD, so you can suck it. Anyway, that's how I feel. And I speak on this because I am so happy. And I have a room in this house. And it has a bed. And it is mine. And it's my space. And it doesn't matter if anybody else gets it. But I get to come home to New Jersey whenever I want. Even at the expense, yes, of missing a soccer game or whatever. And you know what? It makes me so happy that when I FaceTime my husband, he goes, dude, did you eat funny brownies? I go, no. He goes, what's with the cheesy smile? It's this. It's happiness that's so happy I can't stop smiling. Because I get to come home. I can go to the mall today. I can walk around Freehold and just talk to random people. I can go to the cemetery to visit my dad. I can go to Fright Fest at Great Adventure. I can do nothing. I can reminisce about high school. I can look at old pictures from senior year. I can do whatever I want, and I have my own space to do it. And it's a choice I made. And I know that there were a lot of people who live in the gray who didn't get it. But you know what? It doesn't matter. What's your Jersey? This is what I'm talking about. You don't have to get New Jersey. You don't even have to be from Jersey. You don't even have to ever have been to New Jersey. Okay? Figure out what your Jersey is and pursue it with every single thing that you have. Even if it means taking off layers, shedding skin, whatever, even if it makes other people uncomfortable, if they judge you, talk about you, whatever, who cares? Find your Jersey and go after it. Find your space, find your happiness, find your people, whatever. All right, I really do have to go because now I've just been rambling and I probably woke up Courtney's kids and they're probably going to hate me. I love you guys so much. That's why I do this. Buenos dias. And just remember, people who are happy glow. They just glow differently, even when they're scared. Even when people are judging them, even when people are talking about them, they just glow differently. And happiness will always bother people who live in the gray. It's a fact. I love you, and I'll post a bunch of pictures from New Jersey just so you could see what my life is like here. All right, I love you guys so much. Figure out what your Jersey is, and comment it here so I can read it. I want to know. I love you so much. Have a great